to my understanding, you come here, you park on the bridge.
Where do you come?
Here at Crybaby Bridge in Lima, Ohio, 45805. You park on the bridge, did that. You get out of the car, turn off the lights, you lock the car doors. This is very important, because then you put the keys on top of the car hood, or roof, excuse me. Now, we have a script. We have actually lines that we have to say. We go to the edge, so here we have our lines actually right in front of us. Do you have my baby? I have your Mary. Presumably you shout that because there are 3 exclamation points. So, chick. So, Kayla, you want to give it a shot?
No, thank you.
Come on.
Dude, No, thank you.
I just said it. Tori, do you want to try it?
Do you have my baby? I have your Mary.
A little more exuberance.
You
Some
think?
music in the voice, Tori.
Do you have my baby? I have your Mary. Was that a frog?
Okay,
I did
but
see
let's
it. I
hold
saw
on.
a bug
Let's
by
be
your head.
excuse us. Let's respect it because let's be quiet. We got to respect the process. Corey,
I'm pretty freaked out now.
let's try that. No, you're not. Let's try that. Try that once again.
Do you have my baby? Or do you... I have your Mary.
Here's my thing. I don't think it's gonna work without a woman's voice.
Yes, Satan sucks.
Let's be honest. The story is a woman losing her baby. I think you need a woman's voice to really call the spirit. Kayla, we need
You can do a really good lady.
I can't though. You do a better lady because
Okay.
you are one.
What am I supposed to say?
Well, first I say step up. Just come. I'll walk up here. Now get a good
What
look
am I
at this.
supposed to say?
Do you have my baby? I have your Mary.
Okay. All right. Do you have my baby?
A little closer
okay,
and
all
a
right,
little.
Dude. Okay. All right. Do you have my baby? I have your Mary.
Don't talk to me. Talk to the ghosts.
Do you have my baby? I have your Mary.
All right, let's try the other side. Maybe
We're
it's
gonna
not.
try the other side.
Yeah, maybe it's not this side. All right, so we try this side.
Hey, where are the keys for this car?
What?
Where are
Where's
the
the
keys for this
keys?
car?
In my pocket?
If they're not on the roof, it doesn't work. It's got to go on the roof of the car.
Oh, we gotta start from the beginning.
All right.
Okay, we parked the cars. We're on the bridge. We locked them both. Lights are off. Kayla, let's try this side. And really try to sound motherly this time.
Do you have my baby? I have your Mary.
That's a terrible mother.
Well, apparently so was the one that threw her baby off this bridge.
Dude.
Try it.
Are you scared?
A little bit.
Why?
Because I don't like this stuff.
What?
Why did you come here then?
Because you're leaving tomorrow.
Oh.
To be frank with you, that's the only reason I'm here.
Well, we could have went to Waffle House or something.
Dude, I know,
We still
right?
can.
We still
Open
can.
all night.
Where's the nearest one? We tried to find one last night.
There's literally one
Out on what's that
corner.
highway?
I don't know.
Reservoir Road? No mustache.
Harry, look at his beard.
Yeah, I saw that.
It looks
All right,
better
Kayla,
without
let's
mustache.
try this one more time.
Just say it out loud.
Do you have my baby?
All right, hold on. Take 2.
Dude, come on.
Don't write that. Actually, I
You-
think
you
we need
got
to
it
turn this
already.
light off.
Girls! You're losing her, Sam.
Sorry, Mrs. Scheidler.
Already sick of that. Can you take her outside, please?
Yes, ma'am. You heard her.
No. Hi, Isabel. Hey. Go ahead and take a seat. I'll be right with you.
Sure. Girls, careful out there, please.
Is it difficult?
What?
Going back to the lake house. Was that difficult?
It was tough the first time when everything happened, the first time after our parents had passed.
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, I guess for a lot of reasons. Obviously, we always went there together as a family, so that was tough.
I can imagine.
Do you still have your parents?
Yes.
Well, you might not know this, but there's this little peculiar thing that happens after they pass. Obviously, a will is read. Possessions are bequeathed.
Sure.
But what you never really consider are all the responsibilities that come with all that stuff. Like, it doesn't occur to you when their lawyer's saying, you've inherited this and you've inherited that. It doesn't really cross your mind that, oh, I've got to do maintenance on this car because it's mine now. Or now we've got to go lock up the lake house every winter or pay property tax on this stuff. I mean, I'm just a kid. I had no idea about any of that stuff. I never even booked my own plane ticket. That was always Dad's job, you know? Even if he never could seem to find me a flight that didn't have a layover. So yeah, it was tough to go there. It was painful to go there under those circumstances, thinking this is my responsibility now, or our responsibility, me and Malcolm.
And how have those events changed your outlook on it now?
What do you mean?
Do you think you could ever enjoy visiting the lake house again in light of the break-in?
I don't know. I don't think so. I want to, and I know it's weird, but it feels a lot safer now that it's over. Like, I don't think anyone would ever come back after what happened.
Lightning never strikes twice.
Exactly. I mean, I spent every summer there with my family, and I still have these incredible memories, but what happened there last year just cast a pretty long shadow. Malcolm's different.
How so?
I don't know. I guess he just doesn't scare as easily as I do, but I thought he was crazy when he decided to move up there.
Permanently?
Pretty much.
When did he make that decision?
Just this month. I don't know. He likes it up there. It's still peaceful for him. I think he's just a lot better than I am at turning off those feelings about the break-in. What's funny is I asked him about it, about whether or not he ever worried about that night, and he just looked at me and said something like, Isabel, an echo only lasts so long.
What do you think he meant by that?
I have no fucking clue. I mean, it's the kind of stuff he always says. He's always had this thing for cryptic language, but I seriously have no idea.
So he doesn't seem troubled by the past?
No. To him, the past is just a memory. Those are his words, by the way.
But you see it differently?
No, I mean, I get his outlook. I really do. But regardless of how he wants to label it, I often think he's in denial about how drastically the past affects who he is. I have this idea of how his head works, that he kind of thinks people are who they are from the beginning. Like, to him, someone's personality isn't developed in their formative years. To him, everything that you go through when you begin to mature is really just a reflection of the person you were born as.
I kind of see where you're going with that.
I know, it's tough to describe. But to Malcolm, people don't change. You just are who you are, and the only thing that changes is the amount of freedom you have to be that person.
And your thoughts are?
People change. My brother's changing.
those are onions.
Onions? It always seemed like a much longer drive.
Yeah, when Mom was driving.
Well, you weren't exactly a speed demon the first time you drove up.
I was terrified of hurting that car again after I
After you
scraped
scraped it.
Yeah.
Man, hearing that noise when I was half asleep, it's like the world was just ripping apart.
They shut up so fast.
Dad?
Yeah. I had it in reverse, I know, backing out, trying again. And I threw it in drive to take another shot, aiming it in at the garage. And he's standing there with his hands up, that look on his face. He was just like, are you serious? Is that seriously how my son drives?
Mm-hmm.
Not even upset about the car. He's just upset that I couldn't park it.
Well, why would he be? He just buffed it out.
Yeah, especially considering I paid for that.
Seriously?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I had to pay that off.
When I wrecked mine, he just bought me a new one.
I know. Believe me, I have not forgotten about that. Seatbelts.
Yes, Captain.
Chris should be good, since he did not move the entire time we were here.
Story of my life.
I heard that.
Oh my God, he's alive.
You guys ever hear the story about these parts? I mean, you guys do know this area is haunted, right?
Is that so?
It's true.
Well, who haunts them?
It's really more a matter of what. Instead, there's a ghost of a bear comes out on fall evenings and eats undergrads in groups of 4.
Why would you let us come out here in that specific number if you knew about this?
It's just now occurred to me.
Well, we should probably go home then.
It's too late. Anybody seen trying to turn around and leave is instantly marked for death by the undergrad bear ghost.
Wait, I'm confused. Is this bear ghost an undergrad too?
Yes.
Oh, so he was going to school when he died.
No, come on, don't be silly. He was just a bear. But then he died, then he went to school in Bear Hill.
Oh, well, what did he study there?
How to scare people and mark them for death. And a couple of circus classes, like bouncing on balls and stuff.
Wait, so what happens when he marks you for death?
You die.
How do you die?
Nobody knows.
It sounds like you don't know.
Okay, wait a minute, you two. All right, normal people don't talk over each other. Malcolm, what were you asking?
I wasn't asking anything. Annie was asking how he kills you. You said nobody knows. Isabel said it sounds like you just don't know. And then
I stand by that assessment.
Sure. And then I wanted to remind you, you established earlier that he's eating these people.
That's not how he kills them. He kills them first and then he eats them.
Oh, okay. This sounds a lot more plausible now that you've cleared that up. Thank you.
The scariest part is that they've never even found the bear ghost's victims.
We've been coming up here since we were little kids.
Never seen a bear ghost.
Nobody can see the
How
bear
are people
ghost.
telling stories about it?
I don't even think I've seen a live bear up here.
No, and those are a lot more common.
Okay, do you guys seriously think the bear ghost's just gonna reveal himself?
Christopher, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I'm not familiar with the story.
Bullshit. Come on, you guys serious? You've never heard of this?
No.
It's a no from me.
Maybe you all know it by its more popular name. Brother Bear.
That's a Disney movie.
Damn it.
Is that what Brother Bear is about?
No, not at all.
I'd watch that movie.
Really ought to try the story on someone who wasn't raised in the 90s.
Well, my next story is the Frosted Tips Massacre of 1997.
Nice.
Oh God, that was a Justin Timberlake hair, right?
Yeah.
I actually have a pretty good story about the infamous Scrunchy Strangler.
They said she couldn't fit a single scrunchie around all of their necks at once. All 7 of them were wrong.
7 people with 1 scrunchie.
It's pretty crazy, right?
Why didn't those 7 people fight back?
Really don't think we need to have another one of these conversations.
He's just different all of a sudden. After my parents died, he became someone so much different. I think he was trying to fit himself into dad's shoes or something. I don't know. He got so serious. He used to be so much fun. We used to be inseparable, but even on that trip, it was tough to get anything out of him. So I thought it would help loosen him up if I invited Annie. That obviously blew up in my face because it would kill those two to have a normal relationship. whole thing was so stupid. Just from the beginning, just a bad idea. 4 kids going to a lake house, looking to have some fun.
Yeah. I guess that scenario never really turns out well, does it?
No. No, it does not. So imagine how stupid that makes me feel.
You couldn't have known that was going to happen.
Yeah, but why did I have to make it into a trip? Malcolm said he would go there by himself, and you only need one person to turn off the water and lock that place up, but I had to make it into a thing.
There's no reason for you to beat yourself up over something that you could have never anticipated.
I wouldn't have had to anticipate it, though. If it had just been Malcolm there, he wouldn't have even been there that second night. I know this sounds crazy, and it might just be in hindsight, but it felt strange in there.
How so?
There was just this weight in me, this gravity from the moment I stepped into that house. I didn't feel like I was being watched or that there was a presence or anything like that. I mean, honestly, it probably just had to do with me being there for the first time without my parents, but it felt strange in there. I can't describe it any other way, but I felt it as soon as I took those few steps into the front room. It was just so heavy.
Is there any chance that you could be projecting your feelings from the break-in onto those moments leading up to it?
I can't really say for sure at this point. I just know that it didn't feel right. I mean, if I try to reason it out, I'd probably say it was because of my parents. Christopher and I were getting ready to go to sleep that night in the master bedroom. And then it hit me like, oh my God, this is where my parents slept. And that was a strange realization for me. I wasn't ready for that, you know. And I made the mistake of turning it on Christopher.
Will you marry me?
Where is this coming from?
I love you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to say.
I want you to say yes.
Stand up. Christopher, stand up. I'm not ready for this.
What? Babe,
I'm sorry.
is he?
You said the two of you have patched things up, right?
Yeah, we're trying to figure things out.
Good.
I obviously have a lot of stuff to work through, but he's been really supportive throughout this process.
You always make him sound so sweet.
He is. He really is. Sometimes I get so upset with myself because I feel like I don't deserve such an incredible person in my life.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
I know. It's just sometimes I don't do the best job at meeting him halfway at this stuff.
If that is an issue, at least helps to know that you're aware of it.
I guess so.
What about Malcolm and Annie? What?
Oh, God.
Not good?
Uh-uh.
I feel like we grew up in a small town, but this place is a joke.
That's how lakes are, though.
What?
Lakes.
What about him?
They're abandoned. There's no permanent population up here. It's just a bunch of people on vacation.
It's pretty dead.
Yeah, especially this time of year. Nobody wants to hang out at a lake when it's this cold out.
Yeah, at least not until winter.
Yeah, not until it gets even colder and go skiing and stuff.
You go ski up here?
Oh, yeah, there's a ski resort a couple miles east of here, I think.
Do you ski?
No.
Our mom did. She was a really good skier. Dad, on the other hand, he could not have given less of a shit. You guys know him. He was not interested in anything that didn't involve this, like, sitting down. God, I remember every year when we were packing up our gear, get in the car and turn to Mom and say, next year's the year. Next year, I am installing cable in this place. Like the weirdest, most specific, the emptiest threat in the world. And it drove her crazy.
That's really funny.
Gone to bed?
Okay. Yeah, guess we're turning in, guys. Night.
Good night.
It's so weird to see my sister being all adult and stuff.
What, you're not an adult?
No, no. Not tonight.
What are you?
Tonight I am a kid and thinking about making a few mistakes.
What do you mean?
Really need me to answer that?
I missed you a lot,
I
Malcolm.
missed you too.
Yeah, but you didn't have to miss me.
What?
I don't know where your head is sometimes.
What are you talking about?
Listen. I know you guys have been through a lot, but I don't think you realize how selfish you're being. Yeah, I mean, I'll be the first to admit that I let you hook up with me every time we're in the same town.
Oh, where's this coming from?
What do you mean, where's this coming from?
Just-
Listen, you haven't been listening to me, Malcolm. You two don't listen. You just start talking whenever you want to start talking. And the fact that the Rademacher twins speak on stereo is enough. Quit fucking laughing at me, Malcolm. Sometimes you just need to learn when to shut up. I like you. I like you a lot. But I will not be your vacation girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, good night.
freezing out here. What are you looking at?
Nothing. What are we doing here, Chris?
What do you mean?
I mean, why did we come here?
We're here because we care about our friends.
They're not our friends, Chris. We woke up to a silent house this morning. We have no idea where they are. And we are the only ones that care.
I posed to Isabel last night.
Clearly that went well.
Got down on one knee and tried to tell her
What'd you try to tell her?
that I love her. And it's like she didn't even consider it. Been together long enough now, and I don't know. I just don't know what I did wrong.
It's not your fault, Chris. Nothing is ever your fault when you're dating a Rademacher. Isabel won't marry anyone who can't read her mind. She wants someone who can tell she's upset based on small changes in the air pressure. I'm getting a car.
You hungry? Isabel? Izzy? Izzy? Hey! Hey! Hey!
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Why do you say that?
I just don't think that I want to.
Why do you feel that way?
Nothing. Nothing's changed, and I think that that might be the problem.
You don't feel like this is helping?
Not really, not anymore.
Well, for what it's worth, I've been really impressed with your progress since you first started coming here.
Sure.
I have.
I guess I just don't feel like I'm making much progress anymore. Like, I've leveled out a little bit.
That in itself could be indicative of all the progress you've already made. Eventually, you'll just get to a point where there isn't much emotional ground left to cover.
So do I just wait for some new terrible thing to happen to make this feel worthwhile again? Things have changed. It's not fair of me to say that this hasn't helped, because if I really believed that, then I wouldn't be here.
So what are you stuck on?
Just trying to understand what Malcolm is going through. Try to consider what happened through his eyes, but it's tough because I'll never have that perspective.
You definitely were both placed in very unique positions.
Yeah.
You know, I have a client who lost her father. Without getting into details, obviously. One of the strange things I've noticed is this resentment she harbors against her mother. In some ways, I think they've gotten closer, but they're divided by two separate losses of the same man. They don't know how to connect over it because she isn't coping with the loss of a husband, and on the other side, her mother isn't coping with the loss of a father.
It's weird.
It does seem strange, doesn't it? It underlines the power of an individual's perspective when the two most important people in a man's life don't even know how to comfort each other.
It's not necessarily that I need Malcolm to comfort me. Things are just becoming a little bit unsettling.
How so?
I know that we have different perspectives. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like he thinks about that night. At least not in the way that he should.
Is this about the winter?
He frightened me. And I know that he didn't mean to, but I'd never seen him like that before. I just don't know how he wants to be there so badly, and it's all the time, too. He's up there right now renovating the place. I never want to see those masks ever again. Malcolm, on the other hand, devotes his entire winter to punching holes in the lake, searching for that one mask that got thrown out there. And I know that we have different perspectives, but I can't think of any reason why he would want that mask so badly.
You ever tried to ask him?
Yeah, one time I did, actually. I asked him pretty plainly why he wanted it, and all he said was, "Wouldn't you?" And I obviously wouldn't, so that line of questioning didn't get me very far. I'm trying so hard to understand what he's going through. But sometimes it doesn't even feel like he's interested in reciprocating that in any way. And I don't know what's worse, that or the fact that sometimes it doesn't even feel like he thinks about that night at all.
Well, respectfully, Isabel, I think that evaluation might be somewhat short-sighted. I obviously agree that his behavior is troubling, but the changes you've noticed in him are proof that he is, as you say, going through something.
I get that.
Sure.
I really do.
I know you do. But I think the trouble you might be having is more about the fact that he isn't going through this in the way that you want him to.
That's fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, as long as you're willing to admit that he's not going through this in the way that anyone would want him to.
I can admit that.
Great, then I can admit that he's not going through this in the way that I want him to.
You said that he frightened you. I hope that isn't to imply that you felt threatened.
No, not at all.
Okay.
But I had seen that in him before. He had that same distant look in his eyes the night that he saved me. Of course, what happened that night was complete chaos. You know, I don't think he had any time to think about what was happening, but months later, when he was getting ready to go back, he had that same look about him. I mean, you could just read the intent on his face.
And what intent was that?
To kill the people that hurt us. Malcolm, what are you doing? I don't know what his plan was. Just to punch holes in the ice until that gas mask floated to the top?
Did he ever find it?
No, but certainly not for lack of trying. I don't know what happened to us. I don't know what we did to make the universe crash down on our family like it has, but it's just exhausting at this point. I know it's just superstition, but they say these things happen in threes, and I've just been waiting for that last shoe to drop. Or maybe it already has. We lose our parents in a car crash, get attacked in Michigan. My brother fades away into this obsession.
Well, at least the universe's punishments are reaching diminishing returns.
Yeah, I guess I could keep that in mind.
Do you feel as though Malcolm had a similar emotional disconnect from the death of your parents?
No, it actually hit him way harder, but that was different for a lot of reasons.
Why is that?
Well, he had a lot more to cope with than I did.
Why do you say that?
because he was there when it happened. And I wasn't anywhere near it, you know? He said that our mom just kept saying, I love you. I love you. Tell your sister that I love you both. And I know that he tried to pull them out of the wreckage, but then the fire started, and all he could do was just stand there and watch them burn. And I'll never be able to imagine what that was like for him. But I'm glad he was there, you know? I don't think I could have handled it. It's selfish because I don't think I could have handled it, but I'm glad he was there for them to hear their last words and to share that last piece of their lives with me. I was really grateful for that. Thanks.
Were you close with your parents?
I don't know. I think I was closer with them than most college kids are with their parents, but it could have been better. What's your daughter's name?
Casey.
How'd you pick that name?
Her father and I didn't want to know what gender she was until she was born, so we just kind of gravitated towards gender-neutral names.
That's funny.
Yeah. I might not fill her in on that, though.
Well, it's the little things like that. If I could have one more day with my parents, I have no idea what I would want to do or how I would want to spend it, but now I'm positive I would ask them how they decided on my name.
Well, Isabel doesn't really work as a boy's name, so I don't think it would be as disappointing as Casey's story.
Well, I think I'd settle for a disappointing story if it meant having them around to tell it to me. Sorry if saying that was a major bummer.
It's okay.
There was this one story, though, that my mom used to always tell us when we were little kids.
Yeah?
Well, more of just when we would piss her off. It was about two little kids, a boy and a girl.
Of course.
Of course. And one day, they disobeyed their parents and went a little too far in the woods, where they met a wolf who pounced on the little girl. The wolf said to her brother, "You can have her back, but you must bring me your father." So the boy runs home, tells his parents what happened, and they follow him back into the woods. But when they get there, the wolf releases the little girl and pounces on their parents and says to the kids, Look and see what you've done. If only you had never disobeyed your parents, you wouldn't have to watch me eat your mother and father up."
Well, that's not very subtle.
No, not at all. But one time, my mom set us down to tell us that little cautionary tale, and the part where she gets to the end and the wolf says, "Now you have to watch me eat your mother and father up." I just remember Malcolm sitting there and looking up and saying, "I wonder what that would look like." And my mom just said, "It wouldn't be very pleasant." She never told us that story again.
Can I help you?
Kristen? You're Kristen Scheidler?
Yes.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm Malcolm Rademacher. My sister Isabel is one of your clients or patients, whatever you call them.
I'm sorry, but why are you here?
Oh, sure. I just got back from the lake. She was in my parents' house. She's not picking up my calls, answering my texts or anything. I'm just worried about her. I was curious if you knew anything.
I'm really not at liberty to discuss my clients with you or
No,
anyone.
I understand. I'm not asking you to break your confidentiality agreement or client-patient privilege, whatever it's called. I just want to know if she's okay. Is she okay?
You would have to ask her.
I would love to ask her. Can you tell me where she is so I can do that?
Look, I get that you're concerned, but there's really nothing that I can do.
But you do know where she is.
No, I don't.
Okay, let me I'll just start over. When I got to my parents' house, I noticed that a lot of her stuff had been moved out. I don't know what she's told you, but I'm sure you're aware we've had a pretty rough year. I'm her brother. I'm the only family she's got at this point. And I'm sure there are exceptions you can make for this sort of situation.
I'm sorry, Malcolm, but I can't.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Thank you.
I can't let her know that you were looking for her if you'd like.
That'd be great.
Consider it done.
Thank you. You know, she's been saying for months that I should try and talk to you. Of course, I'm sure she didn't mean like this.
It's okay. I know you both have been through a lot.
Yeah, we really have. Hey, my phone died on the way down here. I was using it as a GPS. It has no juice whatsoever. Is there any way I can just give her a call?
It's completely dead?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Be my guest.
Look, I don't know you. I know your sister, and I know that you both mean a lot to each other, but I don't know you.
Thank you so much.
Let me finish. I don't know you personally, so I don't feel comfortable with you coming inside the house. But I have a phone in my office, and I can bring it out here if you like.
Thank you.
Let me just run and grab it.
No problem.
Hey, Isabel, it's Kristen. I'm sorry to be calling you at this hour, but I wanted to let you know that Malcolm's back from the lake and he's looking for you. He asked if he could call you from my phone, and I said that was fine, but I obviously haven't given him any information about where you are or anything. This is probably me just overreacting, but he kind of scared me by showing up so early. In any case, I'll talk to you later. Hey.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Voicemail. Hey, Izzy, it's Malcolm. Calling you from Kristen's phone because mine's totally dead. I went over to Mom and Dad's house and saw that you weren't there and got kind of worried. I'm gonna head back in there in a minute and throw my cell on the charger. So I guess you can just call me there. It's fine. I love you. And, I guess I'm gonna see you later, okay? Bye.
No luck?
Afraid not.
Well, I'm sure she just slept through the call.
Really more concerned about where she's sleeping than anything.
Well, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you.
No, I'm sorry I bothered you. She just means a lot to me.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a beautiful home, by the way.
Thank you.
Pretty big for one person, don't you think? I'd probably get lost up there myself.
Well, it's not just me here. My husband's upstairs.
You guys just share the one car? You guys just spent all the money on the house, huh?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Oh, sure. It just, kind of makes me wonder what else you've lied to me about.
I think you should leave now.
Where would you recommend I go?
Home, Malcolm. Or to one of your homes. I don't care. I get that you need help, but don't ever show up here again. Go home and get some sleep. I'm sure she'll call you in the morning.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Good night, Malcolm.
Good night.
Isabel, it's Kristen. I'm so sorry to keep calling you like this, but I wanted to let you know that Malcolm just took off. I'm not really sure where he's headed, and I don't even know if he knows that, but it seems like calling him right now would do him a world of good. I can't even imagine how weird all these voicemails must seem, but I'm sure we'll have a good laugh about this. But for now, I just want to make sure that you're okay. All right, I'll talk to you later.
We need to talk.
What do you want, Malcolm?
I've already told you.
I'm trying to protect her. Why don't you get that?
That isn't your responsibility.
I'm doing what your mother would want. Your mother, who spent her last breath telling you how much she loved you. Both of you.
My mom died on impact, Kristen. She wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Her head went halfway through the windshield. My dad, he lived long enough to burn alive. All he could think of for his last words were save me. Just save me, save me, save me, Malcolm. And then came the screaming. That's all I could hear. That's all I could hear is him screaming. I can still hear him screaming. It wakes me up. Is that a story I should have told my sister?
Put the axe down, Malcolm.
Where is she, Kristen?
Put the axe down.
Where is she?
Malcolm, what are you doing?
Kristen? Kristen? Malcolm? Malcolm?
You found me. Save me, Izzy. You find it? Please tell me you'll find it.
I think it's a bridge. I mean, it fits that part of the description. There's a lot of people who seem to agree that this is the haunted one, judging by all that spray paint up there. But I think something really gets lost without night, you know? There's no power of suggestion when everything's in the daylight. So we're gonna come back? Well, of course we're gonna come back. You gotta come back. And when we do, we're gonna act like we hear a bunch of shit. For now, it doesn't seem so bad. I don't see any skeletons, infant or otherwise. I just see a bunch of garbage. I don't know who's throwing out an entire grocery trip worth of food. We've done it recently, though. You know, but I'm in it to see a specter, you know? I want to see a ghost. Cross that off my bucket list, see a ghost. I mean, I know they're not real, but doesn't mean I don't want to see one. Feels like it's gonna storm.